Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna be doing the, how do you call this? The, like, spin the wheel to see how many hours you read for that day. So we're gonna spin the wheel. I said the spin the wheel and I thought of spin the wheel of mythicality. To see how many hours I have to read today. I'll be doing this for a week. Today is Saturday, February 17th. And I'll finish this on, I guess, Friday. So let's screen record. And let's see where the wheel lands. Hopefully 3 hours or less because I don't have time today. So let's see. Okay, 3 hours. We got 3 hours. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. We have to read for 3 hours today. It is already kind of late. It's 5:38, but we can read for 3 hours. That's not too bad. So what we have to read today is 3 hours, and that's what we're gonna do. The books that I do really want to finish this readathon are Betting on You by Lynn Painter and The Chalice of the Gods by Rick Riordan. I'm not in the biggest reading mood because I am getting over a cold, so I don't feel the greatest. But those are the two top priorities. And then yesterday I went book shopping, and of course I did a little bit of damage, but not too bad. I got technically 4 books in total, but 3 for me. I got for my boyfriend and I to buddy read. I already gave him his. We're gonna start reading a manga together, and we decided on Black Butler because I wanted to read this one, so he said yes. So yeah, we're gonna start reading Black Butler Volume 1. He's like a demon butler. I had a friend in high school that I've known her since elementary school who loved this anime. So I'm like, I want to read the manga. I tried watching it on Crunchyroll, but they only have season 15 one episode, so I was like, what's going on? Anyway, so this one is one that I do want to finish this readathon, but usually mangas take around 40 minutes, more or less. And then I finally found it in person, Yona of the Dawn Volume 2. I loved Volume 1, and I'm just excited to get into Volume 2. This is about a girl, her dad gets, and she's overthrown, so she has to escape so they don't kill her and stuff like that. So I've only read Volume 1, but I loved it, so I'm excited for Volume 2. And then I already read Better Than the Movies, and I am currently reading Betting on You by Lynn Painter. So I bought her other book. I wasn't gonna buy it because I hate that Groundhog Day thing, just keeps repeating and repeating. It's just not my thing. So I didn't want to, but then I saw this edition. It was paperback, and I prefer paperback, and it's so pretty, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy it. And it's The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. So now I have all of her YA books. I think she just has these 3 YA. It looks super cute, and I love Lynn Painter books, and my favorite thing about them is that at the end she has, okay, hold up, let me see, she has a playlist, and they're usually artists that I love. She has Lover by Taylor Swift and Shawn Mendes, Coney Island, New Romantics, Betty, so many good songs, Amnesia by 5 Seconds of Summer, Ghost of You. So I'm excited to read this. Like I said, I don't love that Groundhog Day thing, it keeps repeating and repeating, but I am excited to read this, so whatever, we'll see what happens. But I do want to read the 2 mangas, and I want to finish Betting on You and The Chalice of the Gods, so let's see what happens with this. And we have to read 3 hours today, so we'll start the timer and we'll go. Okay guys, so we read for 3 hours and I guess 19 seconds yesterday, and we only read from 2 books. We read from Betting on You. I was on page 80 something, and I got to page 181, so I read about 100 pages of Betting on You. And then I picked up Ana Maria and the Fox, since I was also in the middle of this one. And I was on page 149. Sorry, my dad is brushing his teeth, so you could hear him. I had to stop. So I was on page 149, and I reached page 200, so I read 51 pages. So about 150 pages I read yesterday in 3 hours. I guess 50 pages. So I guess like 50 pages per hour, I guess is what I did. I don't read so quickly. So, for Betting on You, it is getting like better because more things are happening and there's so many Taylor Swift references. It's crazy. I highlight them, I underline them because I love them. I will tab them eventually. I'll probably sit down and just tab them. But yeah, I do want to continue in this book. I'm almost halfway. So I'm gonna do that. And this book, it's also getting better. The romance of them is getting better with all the political stuff going on and all that stuff. So it's getting better. We're gonna spin Tessie, but we're gonna spin. And hopefully it's a low number. Yeah, only 2 hours. Well, you guys could see it. I'm putting screen recording in, but 2 hours for today. So let's see what we read in those 2 hours, and I'll see you guys later. Jesus Christ, how do I turn this off now? Okay, guys, so it is later on in the day. It's actually pretty late. It's 8:08. I've been doing stuff all day, but today was only 2 hours, so it's fine. We're an hour and 13 minutes in. So we have like 47 minutes left. I am in excruciating pain because I just got you know what, so it's not fun at all, but that's okay. But I did do some reading, so there's that at least. I went over to my boyfriend's and we read Black Butler. We read the whole manga, obviously. I gave it 3 stars. I am gonna continue the series because one of my friends that I went to high school with, well, I've known her since elementary school, she was like obsessed with this series and it's like her favorite. So I am gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna keep on reading it. I did enjoy it, but like nothing crazy out of this world happens. But this is where we see like Sebastian's, I guess, true form. You can say this is Sebastian the butler, and I'm assuming his name is Ciel. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, it's 3 stars. It's pretty good overall. I like the art, you know, pretty nice, and Sebastian's pretty hot. What can I say? And then I didn't read too much of Percy Jackson. I read literally only 20 pages. I am enjoying the Chalice of the Gods, but it hasn't been anything like crazy. I haven't enjoyed it as like I enjoyed like the original Percy Jackson series, and yes, I was younger and less read, like I read less books, but it's just not hitting the same. I feel like it's too much like current slang and stuff, and it's just not as fun, and like, you know, it's not as dangerous. And now I feel like everything just happens kind of easier for them. Like they figure out like what they have to do just so much easier, and it just happens like quicker. So that's, but I'm not loving so far. It's like a 3-star read, but like Percy Jackson is my favorite series ever, so it like breaks my heart a little that I guess the new added books to it don't make me feel the same way as the original 5 did, because those are like, I love them and I want to reread them. I watched the show and I've watched the movies. I literally just watched both movies today, and I already finished the show. I'm not obsessed with the show. I'm not loving it, but whatever. So yeah, so it's okay. It's still enjoyable, and it still has that like witty humor, that witty, you know, Uncle Rick in there, but it's not like the original series, you know, the 5 main books. It just feels kind of like mundane, and I guess it is more mundane because he's trying to get into college. That's like the whole point of this book. He's doing like little quests to get it's like he has to do 3 quests, and then in each quest I'm assuming like it's gonna be like 3 books. And this book is 1 quest, and then he has to do like little mini quests in between to get to that quest, which it's fine. But I just feel like they're not like crazy good quests, you know, like returning the lightning bolt, saving his mother, finding the quilt. I forgot what it was called. I literally watched the movies today too. Whatever. So you know what I mean? It's not as exciting, you know, like the freaking Battle of the Labyrinth, going through the labyrinth and all that stuff, you know. So it's not as exciting as the original 5, but it's still like an enjoyable book. So I am gonna finish it. Honestly, I'm just gonna read for the 47 minutes that I have left today, probably from Percy Jackson, because I'm just trying to finish what I have to read because I am in so much pain and all I want to do is rot in bed, but I can't. So yeah, we finished Black Butler, the first book down. We're gonna see as far as we can get in Percy Jackson. I do want to finish it by the end of this week, but I'm fine with getting like short amount of hours to read because, you know. So I am a little bit over halfway through the book, so we'll see what happens. I do also want to finish this week Ana Maria and the Fox, so hopefully we can do this. And then Betting on You by Lynn Painter. So if I can finish these 3 and this one, then we should be fine. I mean, I already finished this one, but if we could finish these 3, at least, you know, the readathon was like worth it because we finished 3 books. I mean 4 books. And then I also have, what is it called, Yona of the Dawn volume 2 that I can also read, and that could be another book that we finish, and we'll just see what happens. But yeah, that's it for now, and then I'll keep you guys updated probably eventually tomorrow, because I don't think today I'm gonna whip out this camera again. I'm over life right now. Okay guys, I just woke up. It's early in the morning. Not that early, it's 9 in the morning. But I want to see how long I have to read for today, just to know early on in the day, to get my head start. I don't work today, thank God. It's President's Day. Thank you to the presidents for getting us today off. So let's spin now. Like I said, I'm obviously gonna hope for every day for something low because I don't want to read for like hours on end. That doesn't sound like fun to me, but you know, we'll see. Let's spin. So I had to read for 5 hours today, which is doable. I guess I'll try and start now. Try to get like an hour of reading done. I'm trying to get an hour of reading done today. I read some more yesterday of like Percy Jackson, and I read some more of Ana Maria and the Fox to finish the timing. So this is what we read for yesterday. Now we reset it and we can start for today. The reading. I'm so tired. I think I'm gonna do Ana Maria and the Fox. I have 100 pages left of Ana Maria and the Fox and 100 pages left of Percy Jackson. So I think those are my top 2 priorities for today. So I could just finish those 2 today and just like be done with those, and then I have 2 books finished. There's this book that I do want to read some of, The Unabridged Journals of Sylvia Plath. I haven't read that much, but I am loving it, and it's just such a great book. Obviously not a great book because it's her life and shit she went through, and it wasn't fun, like the stuff that she went through, but it's a very good book. It's very, I don't know how to explain it, especially right now. I can't articulate right now. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can read some of this one. Obviously I'm not gonna finish this because the writing is small and it's a pretty freaking long book. I just think she's chunky, but I do want to read some of her journal entries during this time. But yeah, if I finish Percy Jackson today and Ana Maria and the Fox, then honestly there's only one more book that I was like, oh my god, I want to finish, which is Betting on You and Yona of the Dawn. But like Yona of the Dawn is a graphic novel, that's like knocked out in less than an hour, so that's not too bad. So we'll see. We're gonna try and do Percy Jackson, and Ana Maria and the Fox. And if I finish those 2.5 time left, I'll do Yona of the Dawn, or maybe some of this. Maybe I'll do Yona of the Dawn, just so I could like have those books done, and then I only have to do Betting on You, like from my set TBR that I wanted to do, and then I could read some passages from this and incorporate some other books or whatever. So yeah, that was it for this video. Okay guys, so we are currently an hour and 45 minutes in on day 3 of the challenge, and I finished Ana Maria and the Fox. I think it's like a 2.5 or 3 stars. I wasn't like in love with the book, and sorry, the air turned on, so it's a little loud. And like when they got they got together, which I knew was gonna happen, and like obviously it's so obvious that Ana Maria is gonna end up with the Fox, but like the way it happened was just like not something that I loved. And then like the stuff that transpired afterwards, like when they consummated the marriage, like they say in the book, it was like weird and uncomfortable. Like it was one of those scenes that was like cringe. Like, you know, like I understand it's an adult book, there's gonna be those scenes, whatever, but it was like very cringe in the words that he was saying and the things, and I was like, why? And then it became a lot about that, and then the conflict happened after that, and like I think like 60 pages that were left, and it got resolved like super quickly, and there was like no issues, no problem with anything. So I don't understand the point of the book. It was kind of pointless to me, and it's not a book I would recommend to anyone at all. I feel kind of mean saying these things. I don't like reviewing books badly, but it wasn't it for me. A Luna Sisters novel, maybe if she continues with the Luna Sisters, it'll be better. I feel like everything was so easy, and like everything just fixed itself like this. Like the conflict happened and the resolution happened like 2 pages afterwards. Like there was no building up, like no like mystery, like oh my god, what's gonna happen. It was just like it was all resolved so quickly that it's just like what was the point of the conflict if you're gonna resolve it in like the next page. So I didn't love it, and like I said, that got really loud. Like I said, when they consummated the marriage, like they said here, which I guess that's how you would call it by then, so it's fine. It was very awkward and uncomfortable, the things he was telling her. He was like, my little wife, my little... I was like, no. I felt so uncomfortable. I was like, please, don't. And like, the way he was saying this stuff, like, my member, like, disgusting. Did not love it. Did not live for it. I just think it was written so uncomfortably and cringy, those scenes. No. So I think, honestly, I'm gonna give it 2 stars. Like, there was not much plot going on. Like, what was the point of this book? Like, I feel like it wasn't even, like, character-driven either. Like, yeah, there was stuff about the characters and stuff, but there wasn't much plot or character-drivenness, and not that much romance between them two either. I don't know, it just wasn't great. So, I think it's a 2 stars, so not fun, but this is the second book I finished. Even though the first one was a graphic novel. Not a graphic novel, a manga, but, you know, second book. And I did get in the mail today, which I already put in the bag, because I'm going to go read. It is the omnibus version of One Piece with volumes 1, 2, and 3, and I love that it's so floppy. I decided to pick up One Piece because of A Throne of Pages. She's like obsessed with it, and like, she just keeps talking about it, and I keep seeing her like reading them and bringing them up, and they just look so nice. So I was like, I'm just gonna start. So yeah, I'm excited. I even got Crunchyroll subscription to like start reading it. I mean, start watching it. Watching the anime. I'm not an anime girly. Like, I love mangas, but usually animes, I don't know why they like bore me, because like there's like a lot of still pictures and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try. I'm trying to get into them, and honestly, One Piece is about pirates, and I love pirates, so what better anime to watch than not One Piece? And I love Bella and like her recommendations, so I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try it, and then I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated. Okay guys, I still haven't finished my hours for today, but I do want to spin the wheel just to know already how many I need to read tomorrow, just because now I'm gonna go shower and then read until I fall asleep. So we're gonna screen record and see how many hours we have to read for tomorrow. I took off 8 hours and I left almost at 6, and honestly I might even change that to like 5 at max, because I do have to work and stuff, and I know I'm not gonna have time. But we're gonna spin and see. So I put the numbers twice because I thought the things would be way too big. Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, God. Okay. So we only have to read for 2 hours tomorrow. So that's good. That's simple, quick, and easy. And, you know, it's still some good reading time, but it's a lot easier than 5 hours that was today. I think today has been the longest day because we had 3, 2, and then 5, and then 2. Hopefully, like I said, that it's not more than 4 throughout the rest of the days, because I am working and stuff, so it'll be harder. Like, I could try and read some at work and stuff like that, maybe get like an hour in at work, but like it's not the same. So we have to do 2 hours for tomorrow, which is fine. 2 hours, great. I feel like a mess, but it's fine. I wanted to take a nap today after work, but I couldn't, but it's fine. So I finished my 5 hours from yesterday, and I read for like an hour and 45 minutes, and I finished Ana Maria and the Fox, and I already told you guys how I felt about that one. And then I read 1 volume out of the 3 volumes of One Piece, and I enjoyed it, so I'm gonna continue the other 2 for today's 2 hours of reading that we have to do. And I picked up Rick Riordan's Daughter of the Deep. Sometimes I'm gonna be picking up a couple different books because sometimes I want to read at work and stuff like that, or on my phone, and sometimes they're not all on Kindle or on Libby or Hoopla or whatever, so it's harder that way. So I picked up Daughter of the Deep by Rick Riordan. I got to page 86, so I read that much, and now is when we figured out like important information, and so far it's an okay book. I'm not like obsessed with it, but obviously we're only 86 pages in, so we still have a bit to go. But yeah, that's what we did to complete our 5 hours. Was it 5 hours and like 2 minutes or something like that? Because I think I was trying to finish the chapter I was in. Let me see. Oh no, 5 hours and 28 seconds. So we're gonna reset it and start a new one for the 2 hours that we have to read today. So I'm gonna mainly focus on One Piece. I know I'll be able to finish it in those 2 hours, and I'll still have some time left. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have left because my nieces are here again, so I'm gonna have to interrupt my reading quite a lot, and it's gonna take a while for me to be able to stop it and stuff like that. So we'll see how much I get done today, but hopefully we finish One Piece today. And if we have like just like a short amount of time left, I might just read Yona of the Dawn volume 2, and then today will just be a manga filled day, and that's fine, you know, that's fine. But yeah, we're gonna start at 2 hours for today while reading One Piece and probably Yona of the Dawn, or maybe Percy Jackson and the Chalice of the Gods, either or. So we're gonna see what we do. So that's the game plan for today. But like, honestly, you know what's crazy? I know that I'm assuming. Okay, so I know he's called Zoro. Everybody calls him Zoro. That's what he's always been called, Zoro. But in the book, he's being called Zolo, and I was like, what the heck? So I was telling my boyfriend, and then he's like, no, it's Zoro. When I read it, it was Zoro. Watching the anime, it's Zoro. But apparently they had to change it for some like legal stuff in the United States and stuff like that. So it's in the freaking mangas, it's Zolo now, which Zoro sounds so much better, but we're here now. Okay, my hair is a mess because I've been playing with my nieces, but whatever. Super quick update. I've only read for 46 minutes and 24 seconds. You could probably hear them screaming outside playing. And all I did was read volume 2 of One Piece, so I read 1 and 2. I'm probably for the rest of the night just gonna finish volume 3 and probably read either Daughter of the Deep or Percy Jackson and the Chalice of the Gods. We're gonna see. But I do want to spin for tomorrow already, just to know, because I'm gonna shower now, and once they leave I'm just gonna lay in bed and finish reading and just turn into a zombie. My allergies are kicking my butt right now, so I'm not having a good time. So we're going to spin the wheel and see how many hours we have to read for tomorrow, and hopefully it's like a small amount of hours, and I'll try to read at work too. Let's see what we got. I look like a mess. Four hours. Not too bad. Not too bad. The 4 hours. It's doable. It's doable. So, oh my god, my eyes are so uncomfortable because of the allergies. Look at that. It's so red. Like, you can tell the difference. This one's going through the allergy right now, not this one. So yeah, for the rest of today, I think I'm just gonna read volume 3. I'm in volume 2. I'm only in volume 2. I really am enjoying it. My favorite character so far is Zoro, or Zolo, how they have him written now. Weird. And then I'm not in love with Nami. She's kind of annoying right now, but hopefully she gets better later on as the story continues. But I'm excited to keep on going with the manga. And it looks so pretty. Like, I think they're so cute. Like, the volumes of One Piece, like, it just looks so nice. And like, they're so floppy, which I love. And then, like I said, I'll either do Daughter of the Deep or the Chalice of the Gods. And then tomorrow I'll leave Yona the Dawn for tomorrow. So I'll have like a little break with Yona the Dawn, if anything. So those are my plans for tonight. And then 4 hours for tomorrow. But at work I don't have all of these books, so I'll probably be reading from The Storm of Echoes. So I've been reading like 300 books in this, but as long as we finish books, it doesn't matter. As long as we get through books, it doesn't matter. You know, the point of this is to get through books. I feel like after reading this week, I'm gonna go through like a little detox, because yes, I like reading every day, but I hate having to time myself and like be like for a certain amount of hours. And I am a sleepy girl. By like 9:30 I'm out. 10 the latest. Like, I can't. And then I wake up early for work, and then I'm at work, and then when I come back I just want to nap because I'm tired. I am a sleepy girl and all I like to do is sleep. But like I said, I do enjoy reading, and like, I keep looking at One Piece. It looks so nice. I can't wait to get volume 2 of like the omnibus versions that has 4, 5, and 6. I'm excited. I do want to collect it and I do want to read it, so I'm excited about this. So yeah, that's the game plan, and probably next week I would barely read, because this is until Friday since we started on Saturday. Friday will be our last day, and then Saturday will be like a wrap up of everything we read. So I have to remember everything we finished in this video. I should actually write that down. I should remember that. I think so far the only thing I've finished has been Black Butler Volume 1 and Anna Maria and the Fox. And hopefully we'll finish One Piece. And we'll finish Daughter of the Deep and Yona the Dawn Volume 2. And hopefully the Chalice of the Gods. Those are like my top ones to finish. So the Chalice of the Gods, Daughter of the Deep, One Piece, and Yona the Dawn. If I can finish those 4 in what's left of the readathon, which I will. I'm gonna finish this one for sure today, I think. And then Daughter of the Deep, I think we will, because I am in chapter 15 now, which is page 86. So, you know, not too bad. And there's only 336 pages. So I think we'll be able to finish Daughter of the Deep, One Piece, Yona the Dawn, and the Chalice of the Gods. And if we finish those, I'll be very happy. And if I could finish just one more, I'd be betting on you, but we'll see. But I'll see you in the next clip. But I'm praying to God that we get like 1 hour, maybe 2 at most today, because it's already 3 and I'm going with my friend to walk, and then I have to go to my cousin's house and then to my other cousin's house, so I won't really have much time to read. And it's 3:16, so we're gonna spin the wheel and see where we land. Is it recording? I think so. 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2. Okay, we got 2. 2 is fine. So it's fine. I wanted one. Just one. One would have been easier. Would have been better. But we got 2 hours. 2 motherfucking hours for today. Which is fine. 2 hours is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna do 2 hours for today. Today-ish. Each Wednesday. Today is Wednesday the 21st. So we only have today, Thursday, and Friday. So hopefully we do this already. We finish this ish. But I'll keep you guys updated later. Because I have to charge this now. It's about to turn off. Guys, I don't know what day we're on. Today is Thursday, I think. 2/22. Yes, Thursday. Okay, so I didn't finish updating you guys on Tuesday because I was like, I'll finish it when I go to bed. And I did. I finished, I think it was 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't remember how long it was on Tuesday. But I finished One Piece on Tuesday. Volumes 1 and 2, I gave it 5 stars, and volume 3, I gave it 4 stars. I am enjoying it, and I do want to continue. And when I buy it, I do want it to be like the omnibus versions because they're so floppy. Like regular mangas aren't, but this is like floppy as can be. So I am enjoying it. We do meet a lot of characters, like a shit ton of characters. So hopefully they come out more and I can learn their names because it's a lot of them. So we'll see. And then I think I had like 20 minutes left after I finished that, and I read some of Daughter of the Deep, but I have no idea how much I read because I don't remember. I didn't like bookmark, like I didn't remember the page. And then for the 2 hours yesterday, I read some more of Daughter of the Deep, and we are currently on page 214 out of how many? I think we have a little bit, just a tad bit over. Yeah, there's 336 pages, so we have like 120 pages left. So hopefully soon. Hopefully we'll finish it in this challenge. What was I gonna say? So far, I feel like not a lot has been going on. Like I'm just like, what's the point? Ow. I know it's based on I think it's Jules Verne, like Julio Verne's story. The Leagues Under the Sea, something like that. But is it this? I literally just saw something that said it. 20 something under the sea. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. By Jules Verne. But I think he writes in Spanish, right? Julio Verne or something like that. Or maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. My dad reads his books, and he said, I don't know. I could be wrong. I've never read the original book. Maybe if I would have read the original book, the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, maybe I would have understood this one better and like gotten into it more. But I'm like, it's whatever for me right now. It's my least favorite Rick Riordan book that I've read. Yeah, for sure. My least favorite of all. So not my favorite, but it's fine. You know, I think The Cursed Carnival I dislike more, but that one's not him. It's like a whole bunch of other people, and he has one story. But yeah, so far I'm like, whatever. I don't see the point. There's not much going on. Like, is this gonna be a series or is this a standalone? Because if it's a series, then I understand more because it has more of like that build up. But if it's a standalone, then I'm not vibing with it. So far 2-3 stars. So I changed it for the max to be 4 hours. And because today and tomorrow, which are the last days, I won't have time to read for longer than that, and we're not vibing, so we're gonna spin the wheel, see what happens. I'm so tired. Thank God. I thought I was gonna switch to 3. We got 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay, so let's spin for tomorrow. Let's screen record. I could have kept that for tomorrow, but we're here now. So I know how many to do tomorrow. So today I have to do 2, which is fine. It's 8. I like to go to sleep by like 9:30, but it's fine. My hair's wet, so we're gonna say it's that's what we're doing. Let's see. Let's spin for tomorrow. Thank you, God. I only have to do 1 hour for tomorrow, so in total I only have 3 hours left of this like reading challenge thing, because it's 2 hours for today and then 1 for tomorrow. So my bang is curling. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. 2 hours for today, 1 for tomorrow. I want to read some of Sylvia Plath, so I might read some of that. I don't know. Maybe some of Daughter of the Deep or The Chalice of the Gods. We're gonna see what we read. I'm gonna take them all with me to my bed. I could read some now before going to bed, because I feel like if I go to bed I'm gonna, so we'll see what happens. So I finished the challenge or whatever on Friday, and today is Sunday, and now it's when I'm updating you guys because I haven't had time. So let's recap on what we read this readathon. So the first book I guess I finished in this readathon. Oh, I forgot to get the other book. Hold your horses. Honestly, this was a mess. So the first book I finished this readathon was Black Butler Volume 1, and I gave it, I think, 3 stars. It was enjoyable, but it was nothing like crazy out of this world. Let me make sure I'm telling you guys the right thing. Yes, I gave it 3 stars. Like I said, it was okay, but it was something crazy out of this world. But I do want to continue the series, and I actually bought Volume 2 today so I could continue it. Anyway, the second book we finished was Ana Maria and the Fox. This one I was already like a third of the way through, I think, when I started it for the readathon. So yeah, I finished it. I think I gave it 2 stars. Let me see. Yes, 2 stars. It was okay. Like the spicy scenes were very awkward and not it. Like the way that they were explaining it and saying the stuff was not it for me. But yeah, it wasn't a good book. Honestly, I feel like there was no plot. Like, what was the plot? I guess it was like a lot of stuff just going on, but like nothing really led anywhere. So I didn't like it. Props to you if you liked it. I didn't. The average rating for this one in Goodreads is 3.45. So, you know, do with that what you please. But for me, I didn't like it. Then I finished volumes 1, 2, and 3 of One Piece, and I am excited to continue. And my boyfriend actually got me the second omnibus, which is 4, 5, and 6, which is sitting right there. And he's like, "Can you read it so you can catch up to me?" So that's what I have to read after this. I gave 5 stars to volumes 1 and 2, and to volume 3, I think it was like a 4-star. I did really enjoy it, and like I said, I love pirates, so this is like very like up my alley. And I am excited to continue it. I know there's like over 100 volumes, so it's gonna take me a little bit to catch up, but slowly but surely we will. And these are amazing because they're so floppy, and floppy books are the best kind of books. So this is the next one I finished. And then I finished Percy Jackson and the Chalice of the Gods. I think it's 3 stars, maybe 3.5 because of the nostalgia factor. I enjoyed it, but I feel like the problems and the resolution happened so quickly, and now the problems are so much more mundane than they were before. Like before, it was like the world was ending, he has to fix it, you know, like find Zeus's like lightning bolt and like save his mom from Hades and hell, and like, you know, the sea of monsters and like, all these like crazy things, the labyrinth, getting through it. This was more mundane, so it wasn't anything crazy, and I felt like the problems arose and they got to the resolution so quickly that it was like, you know. But I do still love it because it's still Percy and Annabeth and Grover, and it still has like that sass and like that fun. It's not as funny as the original 5, but I still really enjoyed it, and I am going to continue because I love Percy. Like, I love him, you know. So yeah. And then the last book I finished was Daughter of the Deep, also by Rick Riordan, by Uncle Rick. And this was not it for me. I gave it a 1 star. Maybe if I would have read the, 20,000 Leagues or 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Something like that. Maybe I would have understood this more because the ratings are actually pretty high on Goodreads. It's a 4.23 average. But it just wasn't it for me. It wasn't hitting. It wasn't giving. It just wasn't it. Like I said, maybe if I would have read it, I just felt like it was a whole lot of nothing for me. Like I said, for me. Obviously people enjoyed it. I'm just the outlier here, you know? But it just wasn't it for me. I wish I would have enjoyed it because, like I said, I love Uncle Rick and I love his Percy Jackson series, his Kane Chronicles series, and I've only read The Lost Hero from the Heroes of Olympus series. So I do want to continue it, but it's already really good and I know I'm gonna love them because they're great. So it really sucks when there's like an Uncle Rick book that I'm like about. So that's kind of sad. And then so these are the books I finished. I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. Hold up, let me like turn them around. I forgot the mangas are. So these are the 5 that I did finish. And then I read 100 pages of Betting on You because I had already started in like page 80 and I think I'm at 181. So I read 100 pages of. No, it got sticky because it laid on this book. Jesus Christ. Anyway, whatever. So I read 100 pages of Betting on You and I am really enjoying it. I don't love it as much as More Than the Movies. Better than the movies. But I am still enjoying it. And there's so many like Taylor Swift references that I have like underlined. I just have to like go and tab them because now I can't even see one. But I am enjoying the book and I also bought The Do-Over. So I'm excited to read it. I just want to read like all of her like YA books and just see where it goes. But yes, so I read 5 books. I finished 5 books and 100 pages of this one. But I guess we'll count it as just 5 books because I had already started Anna Maria and the Fox. So 5 books overall and 100 pages of Betting on You. So not bad for the little readathon. I do think I'm gonna take a break from reading for like maybe like today and like tomorrow. I mean, I read some today, so for the rest of today and tomorrow, perhaps, or maybe I listen to an audiobook. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm glad that I was able to finish The Chalice of the Gods, which I've been wanting to finish for a while. And yeah, I finished some books that I started. I mean, I had already started Anna Maria and the Fox. So yeah, we just have to keep on reading. But we're good because now I have read 17 books out of the 80 that I wanted to read this year. So I am on track and we're good to go. But I'll see you guys hopefully next week with a new video.